that's the first time in over 45 years that I've been standing with my mates somewhere in the world, the 11th hour, the 11th day. But it's the act of observance itself. It's the ritual itself that counts, not the audience, because it's not a performance. It's a ritual. And this is a very special set of pipes to play them on. This was given to me by a veteran's family. I was delivering mail down in Fairview Slopes, and the door was open one day, and I see my regiment's crest on a wall, and I knocked and got into a conversation with this fellow. He'd been in the Sea Force in the 30s, and the Army wasn't hiring at the time, so he went off to the British Army and joined the Cameron Highlanders. And every day I would run my walk so that I could sit and have a coffee or a tea or a dram with him and listen to his stories. And I'm a piper too, of course, so we'd compare tunes and such. It was a great time. And he had many stories. He played at Saint-Valery, the delaying action where the 51st Highland Division basically sacrificed itself so that everyone else could get off the beach at Dunkirk. He had many stories about that. He played with the reformed 51st Highland in North Africa. He was wounded at Alamein playing the pipes, and his story was he was out in front playing. It was a night attack, of course, and you could hear the shells going over, and he says you could start to hear the crack of the enemy soldiers are starting to get the range right, and he thought, I wonder if those buggers are even following me, and he turned to look, and that's when he got shot through the hips, broke his pelvis, he fell down, ripped his shell dressing in half, plugged the wound, and then he crawled over to his pipes, and he laid there in the darkness playing his pipes. Because he said two things. He says, I want the medics to find me. I don't care what color uniform they're wearing. I just want them to find me. And I need something to keep my mind off this bloody battle. But that was it for him for soldiering. He came back to Vancouver in 46, 47. And I would chat with him every day. And then one day I came by, and it was about this time of year. The door was closed, and nobody answered to the knock, and I wondered. And after a week of this, the door's open, and there's a woman my age, and she's taking stuff down off the walls. And as you can probably figure it out by now, this was his daughter, and he died. So I chat with her for a bit, and she says, you're Rob, right? I says, yeah. Because I'm like, yeah. And she goes in the back, she says, hold on, I got something for you. She goes in the back, and she comes out with these. And she says, that's for you. And I says, do you know what these are worth? And she says, he used to talk about you. I know what that's worth, away with you. And I'm choking up now, just remembering that. So here's a set of pipes that I'm never, ever, ever going to have to pawn. I don't care what else. I'm not letting go of these ones because they arguably the best sounding set I've ever had. Beautiful drones. So this is a very, very early Henderson chanter, which creates some reading problems. But there we go. Flowers of the Forest played on a set of pipes that have been played in battle.